Hi everyone, welcome to my game of the month for February 2023. This game is slightly different from the games I normally review in that it's not a game played between two pros. Sente is Koga Yūsei, a 4-dan who turned professional at just 19 years old. Gote is Morimoto Saito, a 3-dan apprentice professional who won the elementary school Meijin tournament in 2012. This is a battle between two young up-and-coming shogi players, and in this game we'll see their interesting modern strategies. Koga begins with pawn to 7-6, pawn to 3-4, pawn to 2-6, pawn to 4-4, c over to 4-8, and Morimoto chooses 4th file rook. Well, Morimoto seems to be a ranging rook player, so Koga didn't seem surprised to see the strategy. King to 6-8, pawn to 9-4, pawn to 9-6, c over to 3-2, king to 7-8, king to 6-2, pawn to 5-6, silver to 7-2, gold to 5-8, silver to 4-3, bishop to 6-6. Koga's plan is to castle the silver to 8-8 and the knight to 7-7, so he has to move the bishop out of the way first. It might seem that the bishop's head is weak, but thanks to the move of pawn to 5-6, Koga always has the option to pull back to 5-7. So the opening continues with gold to 5-2, silver to 8-8, pawn to 6-4, knight to 7-7, king to 7-1. So Morimoto is castling into Mino. I'm not sure, but he might have been prepared to fight with his king on 6-2 if Koga had tried to castle on Anaguma. But this is not Anaguma, so there's no reason to leave the king on 6-2. Gold to 6-8, king to 8-2, king to 8-9, pawn to 3-5. Because Koga is making the Millennium Castle, Morimoto knows it's going to be a slow game. This means he has time to change to an Ishida formation. It's a logical choice because some of the strategies that can counter Ishida, like climbing gold, are not possible with the Millennium Castle. Pawn to 2-5, bishop to 3-3, pawn to 1-6, rook to 3-2, c over to 5-7, bishop to 4-2. Morimoto wants to play pawn to 3-6 next, so Koga responds with rook to 2-6, rook to 3-4. If Koga plays silver to 4-6 to target the 3-5 pawn, Morimoto might respond with knight to 3-3, bishop to 5-7, knight to 4-5, bishop to 6-6, silver to 5-4, and this would be another equal game. The actual game continues with gold to 7-9, knight to 3-3, gold to 7-8, silver to 5-4, silver to 6-8, silver to 6-3. Now, both players have very solid castles. Koga has a 4-piece Millennium Castle, and Morimoto has a Diamond Mino Castle. The fundamental relationship between these two castles plays a big part in the flow of this game, so it's very important to understand their strengths and weaknesses. For example, I think of Millennium as a castle whose strengths and weaknesses are two sides of the same coin. The king's back rank position is far from the enemy and difficult to attack using a bishop. On the other hand, the king in Millennium can be approached from the side at the same speed as Mino. A Tokin is especially effective against the Millennium. And even though the king is far from the head of the castle, there are still weaknesses, particularly at the knight's head. However, Millennium claims the ability to use this knight in offense. These points should make it easier to understand the rest of the game, but I must add that it's far from the full story of a strategy, as complex and versatile as Millennium. The finer points of Millennium strategy are regrettably beyond my level of shogi understanding. Pawn to 8-6, pawn to 5-4, silver to 8-7. Koga protects the weak point of the knight's head. Pawn to 4-5, pawn to 1-5, pawn to 7-4, bishop to 5-7, bishop to 5-3, pawn to 7-5. I wonder if this is the modern style of shogi. Koga trades some of his castle strength to get a pawn in hand and increase his attacking potential. The attack is highly valued in modern shogi. Anyways, the game continues with pawn takes, bishop to 6-2, bishop to 6-6, gold to 4-3, a climbing gold by Morimoto. At the expense of his Diamond Mino, Morimoto strengthens his attack. And after rook to 2-7, he begins the fight with a tesuji of pawn to 5-5. If Koga recaptures the pawn, then Morimoto wouldn't be dissatisfied after pawn to 6-5, bishop to 7-5, silver to 6-4, because Koga's major pieces would be out of play. So in the game, Koga plays bishop takes, and in this timing Morimoto attacks with pawn to 3-6. I think his plan is that after pawn takes he can play an in-between move of pawn drop 7-6. Silver takes, rook takes 3-6, rook to 3-7, rook takes 5-6, bishop takes 3-3 promotes, gold takes, rook takes promotes, rook takes 7-6. And Morimoto's material advantage would give him the upper hand. The game continues with bishop to 6-6. Pawn takes 3-7 promotes, rook takes. Koga is satisfied with a rook exchange because he would be able to target the floating pieces in Morimoto's camp. For example, rook takes, knight takes, pawn drop 3-6, rook drop 4-1, silver to 5-2, rook takes 4-3 promotes, silver takes, bishop takes 3-3 promotes. And in addition to the silver lance fork, Koga threatens knight drop 7-4. It looks winning for Koga. So Morimoto declines the rook exchange with pawn drop 3-6, rook to 2-7. It might seem natural to play gold to 4-4, but with 3 pawns in hand, Koga could make a good attack against the Mino's edge with pawn to 9-5, pawn takes, pawn drop 9-2, lance takes, pawns drop 9-3, lance takes, knight to 8-5, and if lance to 9-4, pawn drop 7-3, Koga's attack would succeed. So Morimoto first chases the bishop away with pawn to 6-5, bishop to 5-5, pawn drop 7-3, bishop to 8, gold to 4-4. Koga counters with knight takes 6-5. The knight would be captured by pawn drop 6-4, but it's difficult for Morimoto to gain a pawn in hand. After gold to 3-5, Koga responds with the incredible pawn to 6-6, protecting the 6-5 knight and inviting Morimoto to attack. If he plays gold to 2-6, rook takes, bishop takes, Koga can lightly sabaki with bishop to 1-7. Thanks to his castle, Koga wouldn't be worried about Morimoto's rook in hand. For example, bishop takes promotes, lance takes, silver to 4-4, bishop drop 4-3, rook to 4-4, bishop to 3-2 promotes. By targeting the weak points and floating pieces in Morimoto's camp, Koga's position would be in good shape. It turns out that Koga is happy to exchange his rook for Morimoto's climbing gold. Morimoto first plays knight takes 2-5, bishop to 5-5, and after gold to 2-6, it would be a mistake for Koga to play rook to 2-8 and allow pawn to 3-7 promotes. But of course, he abandons his rook, bishop takes, and takes the lance to make a horse. Morimoto attacks by dropping his last pawn, and if Koga takes it, Morimoto would be happy to play pawn to 3-7 promotes and gain speed by targeting the silver with the takin. Instead, Koga escapes with silver to 7-7, pawn to 5-8 promotes, horse to 5-5. This move is big. Koga brings his horse to the center and aims at the weak point of Morimoto's Mino castle. On the other hand, Morimoto will try to support his takin with rook drop 4-9, and Koga makes another early escape, king to 9-8. It might seem strange for the king to move away from the protection of golds, but Koga is doing his best to defend against Morimoto's dangerous takin. After takin to 6-9, gold to 8-9, the game reaches a critical point. It seems that Morimoto has two options here. He could go all in with bishop to 3-5, and it would be difficult to stop takin to 7-9, but Koga might counter with lance drop 7-6. The meaning is that after takin to 7-9, gold takes, bishop takes promotes, gold takes, rook takes promotes, Koga would gain a bishop in hand and he can use it to give checkmate. Horse takes 7-3, knight takes promotes, silver takes, lance takes promotes, king takes, knight drop 6-5. If king to 6-4, bishop drop 4-2. If king to 7-4, gold drop 8-5. If king to 8-4, king to 8-2, bishop drop 7-3. If king to 7-2, silver drop 7-3. If king to 6-2, bishop drop 5-3. But Morimoto could defend with silver to 6-4. And here, a crucial variation is horse 6-4-5 to king to 7-9, gold takes, bishop takes promotes, gold takes, rook takes promotes, silver to 8-8. It might seem like Morimoto wouldn't have a very quick attack, but after dragon takes 2-9, horse 6-3-4, gold drop 8-9, Koga's king is in big trouble. Next, Morimoto will play gold takes 9-9, after which he can win by successive threat mates. So I think Koga would choose something else, and it's not clear to me who would be ahead in this fight. In the game, Morimoto plays pawn to 9-5, pawn takes, rook takes 2-9 promotes. But after lance drop 7-6, it seems to be Koga's pace. For example, if Morimoto goes for a straight line attack with knight drop 8-4, then Koga could step in with lance takes 7-3 promotes, knight takes promotes, silver takes, knight drop 8-5. And Koga's attack seems to be faster. At a glance, Morimoto seems to have cornered Koga's king by combining an attack from the side and from the edge. However, thanks to Koga's defense, neither attack is connecting. Morimoto doesn't have a pawn in hand to help him break the edge with a move like pawn drop 9-7. Meanwhile, his Tokin on 6-9 doesn't have enough support to close in on Koga's king. In this difficult position, he tries silver to 5-4, but Koga finds knight takes 7-3 promotes, knight takes, horse to 6-4, intending severe attacks like pawn drop 7-4 or lance takes 7-3 promotes. Morimoto decides to pull back with silver to 6-3, but after lance takes 7-3 promotes, silver takes, horse takes 6-3, Koga gets a silver for free, and the game is almost decided. Gold to 7-2, knight drop 7-5, knight drop 5-1, horse takes 4-5, chasing Morimoto's rook. If Morimoto abandons it with lance drop 9-2, after horse takes 3-4, lance takes 9-5, pawn drop 9-6, Koga seems to be winning by one move. For example, to king to 6-8, silver takes, lance takes 9-6, silver takes, lance takes, pawn drop 9-7, lance takes promotes, king takes, dragon takes 8-9, silver drop 9-3, king takes, lance drop 9-6, and if the king runs, it then is mate after gold drop 9-2, king 7-1, rook drop 6-1. And after pawn drop 9-4, it would also be checkmate with lance takes, king takes, lance drop 9-6, pawn drop 9-5, lance takes, king takes, gold drop 8-5. In the game, Morimoto escapes with rook to 7-4. Silver drop 6-1, lance drop 7-1, gold drop 8-5. Koga adds thickness to the head while targeting Morimoto's rook. To king to 6-8, gold takes, lance takes 9-5. Koga can't take this because rook takes 7-5 would fork his gold and his horse. Instead, he calmly defends with pawn drop 9-6, lance takes, silver takes, pawn drop 9-7, king to 8-8. And Morimoto's attack is starting to run out. He plays knight drop 8-4, but after silver takes 7-2 promotes, lance takes, knight takes 8-3 promotes, king takes, gold to 9-4, Morimoto's king is in mate. If he takes the gold, then lance drop 9-5, king to 8-3, gold drop 9-3 is checkmate. And if he runs, it's a mate after gold drop 8-3, king to 8-1, horse 6-7-2, king to 9-1, lance drop 9-2. So in this position, Morimoto resigns. In the game, a quiet opening gave way to a sharp fight in the middle game, but Koga took the lead by getting Sabaki for his major pieces and defending well against Morimoto's attack. I hope you enjoyed my game of the month for February 2023. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.